Hey folks, funky day. 456, 456. Moving forwards, moving backwards. Tuesday, February 9th. About 456, forwards, backwards, backwards and forwards. We're going forwards, we're going backwards, we're going forwards, we're going backwards. That's what's going on with me and the other side right now, which has an effect on your life. Jay thinks it's about him. No, it's not. But what's going on and what I do has a big effect on your life. You don't. It's not about me. And if you have a problem with that, get over yourself, would you? So many little kids running around. I'm so sick of y'all's crap. There's so many arrogant, abusive little kids that were just raised to be like that. I'm not talking about the physical bodies, okay? I'm talking about your energy inside what you are. But of course, the physical body you're in is relative to that too. Wow, Jay's coming out pretty hard this time. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. 4, 5, 6. 6, intuition. 5, movement. And 4, with fortitude. That's really important. Uh, as I say that, I'm talking with some new energy in the other side that's trying to work with me. The last ones, they did okay. Then I got stupid along with a small part of my energy. Yeah, they're not around. They've been modified and stored. Okay, this is aggressive. If you don't like it, turn it off. Those that are really close to me, especially those that have known me the longest while I was awake, cranked up last 8 years. I would always try to get things moving forward, to get things done. I knew who I was. I knew I needed to get out of this body. I knew I had stuff I had to do. I had to write the books. I had to crank up as many people as I could, and I had to keep killing everything on the other side. That was a problem. I didn't expect to have to go through everything that I did while I was in a body. Um, Everything's different than anything we could have thought it would have been. It's better, but we still have there's new problems. And say there's people coming on the other side. There's law. There's the light comes and saves us. No, it doesn't. There's no light over there. There's you when you're not in the body. There's other stuff. There's some big stuff now. Okay, I mean there was big stuff, but there's more bigger stuff coming out of there now. Ara's getting stronger on the other side. Um, but as soon as I'd work with them a little bit, then they start saying, "Okay, now go do this," and I'm like, "You don't tell me what to do." And then they put pressure on me, or put pressure on Herky, and just literally, they get to the point they make Herky just literally walk right up to the door and bang his head into the glass door. I could see the energy behind it and everything else. Poor Jay has to have an excuse for every little thing that happens. No, I see it and I watch it. Just because those people that say that, just because you're a dud, you're literally a metaphysical dud. You're not awake. You never will be. Spoiled little brats. Just because you're like that, that's your problem. Deal with it. I don't care. Okay. Um, Dealing with issues like that, it's not going to stop me. Okay. I'm just see you kids later. Lock them in a room. Let them beat themselves to death. I don't care. My job is for everyone and everything. They'll be handled later. But in the meantime, like I said, this is aggressive. This is me telling you like it is, and I don't give a damn about who thinks what. Bingo. I'm not here to take polls. I'm not here to be popular. I'm not here to make money for myself. I'm here to do everything I can for everybody while I'm here. and I can't wait to get the hell out of here. Now, so every time I work with a group, then all of a sudden they start getting pushy, trying to control, and they get forceful, and then I kill them. Okay, there's almost nothing left over there. I've got more and more of my energy that's right outside my body coming in, trying to calm me down, try to make it smoother. I've got to get out of here, folks. I've already set up through the body out by running my mouth and saying things, knowing things. I've already set up a situation that's actually starting to get really real. I told you a long time ago there'd be an armada of ships coming here. Guess what? It's already started. There's a bunch of them here in the solar system. How does that go? Who's going to go in those minds of those people and keep everything calm and everything? Who's going to actually keep things smooth and make it go the way it's supposed to? There's nothing on the other side that knows how to do it. Strong enough to do it? Yes. No problem. Do they know what to do? How to no. So now we actually have a situation that's somewhat desperate as far as the other side goes. I got parts of my own energy literally trying to pry open right here to get into my conscious mind. I'm not hurting them, they're just closed off. Things are going to come to a head. It's sad, frustrating, and annoying that people can't see the other side. It's even more so that the other side is having so many issues trying to literally listen to what I tell them for basic principles. But you know what? They're finally getting to the point where they have no choice but to listen to me. And it's fantastic. All they have for an example is the old way. Yeah, I don't do the old way. What was the old way? The original male and female? What happened to them? Yeah, they're dead. They're burnt to hell. And any little pieces there might be of them hiding around somewhere, as soon as I get out, they're gone. So now they're panicky. It's funny. They're looking to me to help them when they just won't listen. As soon as the spirit on the other side opens up their brains, opens up their energy, and actually listens to me, then it's going to flow. But not until I tell them. I got so much of my energy around me right now, just working on my crown to keep the energy coming out. In my hands, I can feel less and less power. I can burn right through it. I'm not going to, though. The idea is to get this to happen. But it's not going to happen by someone telling me what to do. Every once in a while, on my video page, you'll see a video that's got this, it's like a gold dragon in a circle, and it says D-U-R-T. This is what it looks like. That D-U-R-T, as you'll notice, the last one I put up right now doesn't even have any views because I haven't sent out the emails for it. It's private. It's not a special super group or something stupid like that. There's always idiots out there that are going to say something like that. They're too busy wanting to be part of their own group, special group. Mommy said I was special. Yeah, good. You believe that. I'm so fed up. That D-U-R-T, it's something it's a way for me to communicate with a few people around the world that have very special abilities. They're very strong, and they understand. They can see. They're part of a group of people that's here to help. These are the power players. These are the powerful ones. And I've never even sent the emails, the proper request out to all the people. I got to put the emails together. I got to stop and find them. Even that's a damn work in process, like every other thing I'm doing. Um, but that's what that's about. And I came up with something, a very simple thing. I wasn't the first person to come up with it, but I did when I was Merlin the second time. The first time was in Scotland. The second time was England. And it's the round table. It's the round table. Why a round table? You can get more food and beer in the middle of it. No. I'm trying to lighten up. It's because you can all look at each other in the eye. And that tends to push away lies. That promotes honor. When we look at others and we say something, we actually use them for our own sounding board. We hear ourselves say it. It's our own sounding board to find our own finite truth in the words we say. DURT stands for Dragon Unicorn Roundtable. It's honest talk that's very important and usually very personal. I put enough of my personal stuff out there. I've taken my life for the most part and just put it on a chopping block. Okay? I don't do that because I want to be abused. I don't do that because I'm trying to make a scene. I do that because I'm trying to help. I want you to understand some things. What you don't understand now, the next 100 years, you're going to understand more and more and more. You, your children, their children, their children. Things going to get real nutty. But we're coming to a point now, y'all have no idea what's amassing out in space. You have no idea what, it hasn't even started. It's barely, well, it started, but it hasn't really, it's just barely begun. Well over a billion years ago, guess what started? A whole new legend. No, it's not me, it's not you. It's called Earth 2012. Earth in its own year of 2012. At the end of the fifth age. And what's number 5? Movement. Well, let me tell you something. Earth 2012 is more of a focal point than it was ever intended to be. And it's 2016, not 2012. How things go when we remove the prisoners off the planet and take this planet back is imperative to what's going to happen in creation now. I need to be gone. Before that, I need to be back on the other side. So I'm really tired, folks, of undercutting what I'm saying, trying not to say everything that I know, trying to do things with kitty gloves. I'm not a kid. I shouldn't even be in this body anymore. I have a job to do, and I'm the thing that's going to do it. And as that happens, you'll start to understand all this is about you. All of you. Everything. People, trees, animals. But this earth has been abused too long. It's being taken back and given to who it really belongs to, Gaia. That's enough of this crap. You will have your armada in space coming in. They're not coming in with guns to blow it up either. There's going to be all kinds of help, all kinds of good things happening. And there are going to be some serious issues going on getting these prisoners out of here. Folks, some of these races have been here living and being born and dying in captivity generation after generation after generation. You're kidding me, right? Over 10 million years there's been slaves on this planet. You want to find the true disgusting properties, the who your God truly was, emphasis on was, it's dead. The male and female are both dead. You take a look at the abuse going on everywhere. God damn. I like saying that. Religions teach you, oh, God's all loving, smarter than you. That's why when you don't understand what we say, fuck you, pay here. What? That's what made this whole mess. The abuse machine to put you into so that you can grow bigger, to eventually get to 2012 and go into new universes with your spirit mate and release more pieces of you. So instead of 100 million, there's 100 billion. And that way there's all these other little beings, new beings running around saying, oh, praise Mother Father God, praise Mother Father God. All for the self-indulgent bastard and bitch that they were. I'm tired of being here. I'm tired of dealing with stuff from around the corner instead of getting the hell out of here and doing it. I'm tired of the arrogance from everything on the other side, including the abusive souls, not all the souls, the abusive and really sick ones and arrogant, messing with people's lives. As soon as everything else was taken away from, as soon as I kept killing everything from the top, going down lower, 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 as soon as it got to the point where it's just the souls now, that's the weakest part of what was out there, then they literally went crazy. I'm not, the ones that were problem. Not all of you. Y'all are awesome. But some of you really screwed up. Okay? Messed up. Going after people that they had past life issues with. Seeing it's one thing, and then, having consultations with y'all where you're going through that. And then I'll kill them during the consultation. I don't care. And you're like, oh, that's weird. It feels different. Whatever. It's not like I don't care. It's just like, for me, it doesn't mean nothing. It's just, it doesn't take anything. Vent and Rage Day? Morning? I don't know. Maybe we'll call this Coffee Talk Vent and Rage. People, I live this stuff. I see it. I know it. I just, it's walking, breathing, sitting for me. And I realize you can't see it, and I wish you could. Not because you'd say, yay, Jay, just because you can see for yourself. It's about all of you finding out what's around you, what you're part of. That is a major, major, major issue with creation. The third and physical dimension is not aware of the other ones. First, you have to become aware of yourself, and then you have to become aware of everything else around you. You have to realize what you're part of. You have to know who you are. That's the only way you're going to have equality in creation. And you're going to have it. You're going to have it. And these Anunnaki, the Serpoians, the Greys, all these other beautiful beings that were, by the way, you, when you were in one of those bodies, that are here on this planet, I promised them personally, I promised them they were going to be freed. I've said in other videos years and years and years ago when I first started waking up, 2009, all of a sudden, wait a minute, 2009 is when I started coming up. It was about 2009, 2010. I'm trying to get a year date on it right now. I can't. But I had it was 2010. Something happened in 2009 is when they started becoming aware of me. But in 2010, they were able to actually talk to me, early 2010. And all of a sudden, I was just relaxing, doing my meditation thing. It's just relaxing. And all of a sudden, this group came to me. And it was a group. It wasn't one person. It was multiple beings. And they said, we see you. We see you. We know who you are. When are you going to free us? When are you going to free? And I'm like, can you imagine just waking up and realizing that you're different, you have abilities, and you're kind of strong, and there's more going on than you're aware of, and you're trying to understand what the hell's going on, and then someone comes up and says, hey, we can see you, we know who you are, when are you going to free us? And you know inside, you're supposed to. Number one, I knew I was supposed to. Number two, I know I promised them. And number three, I knew I was going to do it. And number four, I didn't know how. I didn't know what the hell to do. Damn. Talk about a rude awakening? Yeah, I understand waking up. Mine's harder than anyone else's that it will ever be. And it should be that way. And it should never happen hard to anyone else again. I don't give a damn about it being hard. That doesn't mean shit. I care about all of them being in there. The other big thing is the animals. I promise the animals. Personally, I promise the main focal point of Arrow, what I am. I promised the animals that they were coming out of bodies, and they are. But I got to get the hell out of this body before I can be myself and take charge and do what I need to do. So if we have any self-serving, arrogant little freaks out there running around saying, oh, see, I said he thinks it's about him. No, it's not. Y'all just keep doing your thing, okay? Running around in your soiled diapers. I'm here to do a job, and I've done a damn good job of it so far, but now I just got to finish it by getting the hell out of here. And all those little souls running around, screwing everything up with the house and everything else, it's like, really? All to keep me here. Keep them in the body, keep them in the body, because we're God now, we're God now. It's like, insane. So now what is left on the other side, which is good energy, although they don't understand, they need to understand real quick, because they keep disappearing. Burnout? Yeah, I'm burnt out big time. Big time. I've been doing what I've been doing for about 8 years now. Almost no one can see it. I don't care. What matters is I do the job. I would never want thanks for anything I do anyway. It's hard for me to take thanks for anything. I do it because I want to do it. I do it because it's what I'm supposed to do. It's whatever. I've said this before. There's a storm coming and I'm bringing it. It's cleansing. I've done a pretty damn good job on the other side, especially while stuck in this damn body. I'm coming out and I'm coming out hard. Paul has actually seen me coming out, but what he saw was not as aggressive as what I'm looking at right now. And that's one reason the other side wants me calm. That's just a statement, folks. It's no... Well, it's not about me. It's about my job. It's kind of funny. What's funny is everyone thinks there's this perfection, this perfect loving God. Not everybody, I mean a lot of people. They have no idea what's on the other side. It's temporary chaos. It's about to go away, but right now we got something to deal with, folks. There's more love and compassion and honor on the other side than there's ever been, but there's still a need to turn on a switch. And there's stuff getting ready to happen. We have people that have been on this planet, part of a resistance, living, dying with us. Some of them in reptilian bodies. No, not running around holding a gun, fighting with us in war. Fighting with us in a different way. But we do have hybrids that have come from other planets that have really strong DNA in them from other places. They've been living and dying with us too. We already are a family, but it's time you knew it. It's time you knew what the hell's been going on. It's time you knew about the bullshit of all your religions and the bullshit of all your damn government crap. Just thinking about the latter end of my years as George Washington, how I knew things were going to be made to fall away and there's nothing I could do about it. I figured 100 years, there'd start being some big issues. It was less, way less. That's because the original male and female were running things. Making sure that the abuse system was working right. Anyway, whatever. Some of the more aggressive and younger reptilian races are already in our whatever known space. There's a small faction of the Drachk that are here. And those of you that listen to the crap on the internet is not all crap, not saying that, but there's more crap on the internet than there's anything else. Those of you that have been told that the Drachk are these vicious, aggressive, blah, 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 whatever, no, bullshit. Totally wrong. The Drachk and the Antids do more to maintain peace when they can in the universe than anyone else. Drachk is dragon. They have the most sophisticated, powerful equipment there is in creation. The Antids are number 2. They gave us a lot of that with those blue spheres. If you ever find a Drachk, you ask them if they know me. They understand. They call me father. There's a reason for that. Their science is so incredible. They're so powerful in their fortitude that they don't have to act. When you see a Drachk and you feel his energy inside that comes out of those bodies, even now after all these years, it's just like a power plant. Just it's like that. That's how strong they are. That's why when they walk into a room, they're felt by everyone. Powerful, yes. Benevolent, totally. The Drachk race came from Lily and Ara when they were one, the 2 parts, singular beings. Excuse me, the 2 parts of the focal points of the 2 big parts out of one whole. They made the Drachk race. Y'all want to see crazy? You're gonna. And when it settles down, you'll be in a whole new world. When you think of fossil fuels, you're going to want to puke. You're going to get a disgusting feeling in your stomach. You can only hide the truth so long. And the original male and female are dead. So is everything else that really wanted that old way. They're dead now. Gone. creation is turned around a corner. Now it needs to literally just come forward, and it will soon. So it's family time, folks. Please remember the Anunnaki are not our enemies. The ones here, they have issues. Not all of them. Not most of them. But most of the ones in charge. And that's barely most, like 3/5 of them. The Drachk are incredibly powerful and benevolent and helping. They just kind of stay to themselves. The oldest race there is, and in many ways, they're something of a mystery. They came from Lillian Era, and there's a ton of Era in there. That's why they have more fortitude than anything else in a physical body. When you see them, they exude fortitude. And that's why when they make a move, they're incredibly powerful. Nothing in body is as powerful as the Drachk movement. Nothing. So I need to get them here. I'm already doing what I need to do right now. There needs to be a stronger presence of Drachk out in space. They're like peacekeepers, but they got a big hammer. Let's just put it like that. And the Antids are incredible. Incredible, beautiful people. All they want to do is help. You folks have no idea how much the Drachk and Antids, or I should say Antids and Drachk, have done to help people. The Drachk have protected so many races that were failing. You have one Drachk pull up a Starship, a small, medium-sized one, it's small, on a planet where there's a war. The war stops. The war stops. No one is stupid enough to want to incur the wrath of the Drachk. No one. They're not stupid. And if they are, they're not stupid stuff long. They're gone. They got a few ships they're going to send down here, whatever, 4 or 5 or something. Exact amount doesn't matter, and won't say anyway, but they're going to send a few ships that literally will shut everyone down from doing anything aggressive. When a Drachk do something, it's permanent. But they're known for not being, stupid or, but their decisions are very total, finite. And so we've come to this. The other side's clean, confused. Everything's, the stage is set here in the physical world. And I'm waiting to settle this thing in the house. If y'all could actually see what I see, if y'all could understand what I know, and Paul and Bershoo too, and others, just a few, you'd laugh. Well, no, you wouldn't laugh, but you'd understand the insanity of it all. This happens when you go when you literally change the format of creation. Now there's problems. Um, Something just broke out. I don't know what the hell. There is some ships. One of them attacking a couple others, like cargo ships. It wasn't a warship. It was just a ship that had armament. Weapons. Shot two cargo ships. Some kind of dispute, ongoing long-term dispute about. Excuse me. The material that was on the other two ships, as far as who owned it or something. Folks, we have problems here. You're not even aware of. I mean, almost no one's aware of any of them, of any of the problems. But it's going on out in space everywhere. It's creation wide, third dimension. It's going to get fixed. Perfect? Nah, no such thing. Problems? Yeah. Strife? Yes. Abuse? No. Well, this has got to be the strangest video I put out in a long time. Um, I'll mention this in passing, and that's it. Let me make sure. It's not that they need to do this, but in the desire to help everyone and everything. This one guy, Drachk, is talking to me. He's a scientist. Um, he's saying the Drachk and Antids scientists, some of them are working together. Um, both of them, all respect to both of them, they can do anything they want and do incredible things themselves, but they actually care enough about the current situation and change coming. They're happy with it. Finally, the war stops. That's what the Drachk is saying, Antids, and it's time for science, civilization to grow together, blah, blah, blah. Um, the energy of orange kyanites all over the place. Piece up there somewhere. Anyway, it's like a cleansing, healing energy. Something that they're working on that's going to help a whole lot of planets. That is literally going to be an offering, not something to make money on. It's an offering. They're working on putting together a couple different, slightly different technologies. they're really happy about it. It's time for people to take their proper place, sitting in a chair at the table. That's what they're in silver bowls. Um, Everyone eating out of silver bowls. What's that about? Uh, Silver's clean. I guess it's like, in surgery, sometimes you can have silver coated instruments and stuff, and it's clean. Oh, meaning clean food. It's eating clean food, good food for the body. The people, when you talk telepathically, it comes in kind of, it comes in like that a lot. The different brains have different uh, ways they function, thought processes. Oh well. Um, yeah, this is my strangest video yet. I can say the word hatred, but I really have. It's really, really, really hard for me to say the four-letter form of it. To me, that's an actual cuss word. Uh, I don't have that for anyone. It is such a negative, abusive thought process. It bothers the hell out of me. It's what I fight. Um, it's what I protect against. That's why I fight it. Um, we're closer to things happening in our atmosphere now. And everyone's got phones so they can take pictures of it, videos. Good. You can stage anything, create your own lie. Even people taking phones and taking pictures with them of something going on in the atmosphere. But y'all are going to know there's going to be too much to where it's just not your typical Photoshop and internet bullcrap. So many of these some of the big UFO internet things, they get whatever they can that's real, but they make all kinds of crap up. It's just sick. What's wrong with just letting things be the truth, what they are? Let them stand on that. That's all they need. Just like you. Be true to yourself. Don't worry about other people. That's their problem. Just be you. Well, folks, things are going to get more aggressive in space now. You'll see it. I just gotten a hold of some more celestite. Celestite is incredible stone. This thing has got this beautiful crystal sticking out. Love to wear that thing around my neck. Anyway, celestite is a stone of understanding, the hypothalamus gland, okay? Some people say it's the primitive section of the... Yeah, whatever. It's metaphysical. Control point. That enables you to do all your higher functions. So you call that primitive? Fine, help yourself. I don't care. I'm so tired of dealing with all this stupid stuff. I need to be gone so I can do what I need to do. Anyway, in the meantime, very good stone for a lot of you. Celestite's coming out strong right now. There's a reason for that, okay? It helps the human brain, the hypothalamus gland, to understand. selenite, stick selenite, um, celestite, lapis lazuli, yellow aventurine, and star essonite. You put those things together, and you'll be humming pretty good. The only thing that's really missing is is a redstone. You can put a piece of ruby or something in there for heart energy. Um, Also a piece of I keep on want to call it magnesin, magnesite. It's garnet, ruby red garnet. That's the thought process from another planet that has it on it, and those frequencies find the word of like magnesite. Um, well, welcome to my frustration. Maybe it wasn't bad to say all that, but folks, there's stuff coming out. Those of you that are real excited about our friends in space, and I think that's really cool. We should be, shouldn't we? Um, I know them; they know me. We talk. You know, um, so if I don't seem excited about it, it's just it's already a like a known thing. You know, you little kid, you get a bicycle, you're all excited. That's good. After a while, the excitement, or a new car, you know, the excitement wears off, but it's still a good thing. I can feel the aggression out in space. The instigators feel that they're literally big lions in a field of little antelope that they can kill and eat. Wow. Um, you don't need to spend all day and night looking in the sky. When it's time, it'll be brought to you, and you'll see it. They're here. They're coming closer. They're coming. It's time. It won't be that much longer. You'll understand what I was talking about. We are a family. We're all out there. Then once you get used to your, excuse me, once you get used to your family members in space, then the fails start making physical bodies right in front of you. Then what do you do? Me, I say hi, talk to them, but you know, change is coming, folks. It's really good, but it's going to be a little tough just for a little bit, okay? Um, it's going to be made to be as minimally intrusive as possible. There's some serious work that needs to be done cleaning up our oceans and everything else, but stuff has to get off the planet. The only way for Gaia to clean herself is to go into heat mode again. And that's that's how this sixth stage is going to come to an end. Volcanoes and, you know, moving around of the plates and everything else. So that's not for a while, not for a while, and I don't mean a week. You know, I don't mean years. That's not for right now. We can do something to clean her. I mean, Tokyo, man, Japan. I mean, it needs to be cleaned. They need help. That's out of the news, so we don't even think about that anymore, do we? Gee, you know, and over there they're suffering like they don't even know yet. But that's okay. What's that new phone that came out? What's that new toy? Let's go buy that toy. The hell with other people. We're not there. We don't have to deal with it. And then when it happens to someone over here, it's like, whoa, big freak out thing. Yeah, we need to understand we're family. We need to be able to see and feel others when they're suffering, so we can help them. Those of us that want to, and those that want to abuse or don't really care, they don't need to have lives. They don't need to get bigger and stronger for what? To be more non-caring? Doesn't fit the new format. So anyway, love y'all, man. Have a good one.